Welcome back to Broncos Weekend, everybody. In just a moment, we're going to have Steve Atwater back in the hot seat for his keys to victory. But first, we're going to head out to Mile High Monument. Since this is an away game, we know plenty of you are going to be at home gating this weekend. And Alexis Perry is standing by with Chef Mike from Aramark with a tasty tailgate treat.
Thanks so much, Matt. Here with Michael, the executive chef of Aramark at Powerfield at Mile High. You have some amazing recipes, and it looks like this is another one. These beef short rib tacos that we're going to make today.
So this is the full plate. So this, if you go to a butcher, you get you ask for the full plate short rib.
Okay.
Yep. And then so I have a little bit of a rub that I kind of transitioned from my barbecue in Texas, and it's got a little bit of ancho chili. It's got a little bit of cayenne. It gives a little bit of kick. And I actually rub it with Tabasco to start with.
Well, you know us in Colorado, we love a little kick. We love some chilies. So how exactly do you get your, whether it's a smoker or grill, how do you get that prepared for this?
I use post oak, I use hickory. It's kind of a blend that I like to use. I would get it up to about 250, and I usually run it overnight between 8 and 10 hours.
Okay.
Yep.
So the night before, I want to put this rub on the plate.
Yep.
So how do I do that?
So first thing, make sure it's at room temperature.
Okay, that's key.
Yeah, key, because it takes a little while to get from cold to a decent temperature to start cooking.
Okay.
So the first thing I do is that I get it to room temperature, and then I actually just take this like Tabasco. So this is kind of the glue that'll keep the rub on. So I just
Some people use mustard, but you're going with Tabasco.
Yeah, mustard's a very southern barbecue thing, but Tabasco because we like the kick, right?
Right, exactly.
So just kind of rub it all around. You want to do both sides. And you can kind of just do it lightly, but it will let the rub adhere to the meat.
Okay.
Yep.
And so then it's as simple as
taking the rub. If you want to sprinkle it on top, and I'll rub it.
Like, okay.
There you go.
Teamwork.
Yep.
A little
do that.
wind kicks up.
Yep.
Takes the rub with it.
So I mean, and be liberal with it, right? You want it to build that that crust.
I have to be more liberal. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So
I'm so shy with the rib plate. How's that?
There you go. That's perfect.
Okay, that's too much.
No, it's good. So what's going to happen is that the fat's going to render and actually combine with this, and you're going to have this beautiful, beautiful bark.
Oh, yummy. Yep. Okay, so that's the bark that we're going to end up with.
Correct.
Okay, so like you mentioned, do this the night before, put it in 8 to 10 hours, is that what you said?
8 to 10 hours. You really want to get it to about 203 to 207 internal temperature.
Okay, perfect. So the next morning, I wake up, getting ready for the game.
Yep. I would take it out. I would wrap it in aluminum foil or butcher paper.
Okay.
And then I'll actually put it back on your smoker for an hour, just kind of until the game's ready.
Okay.
And then while that's going in that hour, you make all your condiments for your tacos.
Okay, so if I'm going to build a taco right now, you slice this up for us perfectly. So just with my fingers, just throw this in here.
Yep, I would do a little bit of the plate rib, right?
Perfect.
And then I would do a little green chili salsa.
Okay.
And you have to have pickled red onions.
It's our 505 green chili.
Yep.
Love it. Pickled onions. Man, I haven't had pickled onions in a long time.
Yep. So it's all that richness and then a little bit of vinegar to kind of offset.
Okay.
And then I always put a little bit of cilantro and a little bit of radish.
I don't know where you found that cilantro, but it is perfect.
That's it.
A little radish. I'm going to skip the jalapeno.
A little too spicy, but...
A little scared. A little scared. Okay. Just give it a whirl or what?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Good, huh?
See ya. Oh, that is the best thing I've ever had in my life. Amazing.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef Michael.
No
appreciate it. Who wants one?
Special thanks to Chef Mike and Alexis. Hey, Broncos country, don't forget Taste of the Broncos is going on right now, supporting a lot of great organizations. If you head to denverbroncos.com/taste, you can participate as well. A ton of great restaurants to visit with most of that money going towards a great cause. So make sure, again, denverbroncos.com/taste. Steve, what's your thought on ribs?
Love them.
Love them.
Love them.
So you're going to go home and smoke some ribs?
No. I love them every now and then.
Okay. All right. Oh, Steve, we're going to get you cooking by the end of the year, I tell you.
I doubt it.
Okay, the Hall of Famer has spoken. All right, Steve, let's get to your keys to victory real quick. On offense, what do the Broncos need to do?
Well, the New England Patriots, they do a lot of 5-man rushes. So they're not really blitzes, but normally a cover one, got a safety in the middle of the field, and they send 5 guys. And normally either the tight end or the running back will have to block that extra guy. And we're going to have to do a really good job of making sure which one of those 5 guys are coming and picking up that extra guy with the tight end or the running back.
The running backs are key. You just mentioned it for me, Melvin Gordon and Phillip Lindsay, the keys to this one on offense, because if you can split those guys out, maybe get them on the field at the same time. The Broncos and Pat Shurmur, you talked to him, have had a lot of success when those two have been on the field at the same time, so could be an advantage there to exploit for Denver. On the defensive side of the ball, what do the Broncos need to do?
Well, we got to make sure when New England tries those misdirection plays where they'll send a guy in motion and come back the other way with another guy, that we know our responsibilities, we have them down pat, because they can confuse you. And that's one of the things when we play defense, it was tough when guys would do misdirection. And, so we got to be on our P's and Q's to make sure that we're solid when they do that.
Yeah, for me, it's got to be eliminate the penalties. The Patriots are the least penalized team. Doesn't matter if we see Cam Newton, Brian Hoyer, Jarrett Stipp, doesn't matter. You got to be on your P's and Q's with a Bill Belichick team because he's a tactician, right?
Yeah, no, he's right. He doesn't like guys who make mistakes, and guys who make a lot of mistakes, they get rid of them.
Do your job. That's Belichick's motto. Our job, though, is over for Broncos Weekend. Special thanks to Alexis Perry, Chef Mike, and Pat Shurmur. For the Hall of Famer Steve Atwater, I'm Matt Boyer. Thank you so much for watching Broncos Country. We will see you on game day.